Yo! How are we all? Hope everybody's okay. Hope you've all had a good weekend. Wherever you are in the world, I hope the weather's treating you alright, because it's fucking baking in the UK, man. Fuck yeah, it's warm as fuck. But, I don't really know how to say this. Things haven't been going well. This weekend was a real fucking stinker. I'll just fucking show you my spreadsheet and graph, and just brace yourselves. Get some tissues ready if you're sort of prone to being a bit emotional and crying and stuff. Alright then, let's go and have a look. Oh, fuck! Yeah, look at that, on the 16th, I was at 1,500 quid, and I ended that session at 441. Basically, I was playing +1 and I started with a base bet of 25, going up 2 every time that I had to go up. And for whatever reason, just everything I picked was wrong. Fucking everything. And I ended up digging such a fucking deep hole. I just ended up fucking it off. Tried chasing my losses, just lost more. I think I'd got to a point where just my head had gone. Like, I'd lost that much that I couldn't keep it together, basically. Which is, yeah, why you really need to try and leave your emotions at the door when you're gambling. I didn't, and got bit in the arse for it. So basically what I've been doing for the last couple of days after that, I've been reassessing how I play. I stopped using the app for a few days, and I was just trying to focus on just doing it by myself, basically, without the app. So I was playing. I'm going to open the summary. Yeah. So I was just like picking a few specific triggers and hoping, I guess, that I was making the right selections. And a lot of the time, my hit rate was not very fucking good, if I'm honest. Like, quite a few times it was below 50%, and if you're below 50%, you're losing money. Some of it was really bad. Look at that, 16.67, 35% there, 33% there, 40. Shit, really. So I was registering all these shoes. I was sort of counting everything. So I had a record of them. And then I thought, well, I wonder what it looks like if I put it through the app. And you all remember the app. On the dashboard, there's a few things, but you've got all disparities, and you've got All+V87. Usually you've seen me playing this, haven't you? It's like V87, which has been working fine until it didn't. Again, that's not the app doing anything wrong, that's just me either losing my head or sort of misinterpreting or being more reckless than I should, especially fucking starting at 25. Yeah, anyway, so I ran all the shoes through the app, and if I was to place bets solely on all DSP, all disparities, right, there was one where it's 50%, so I would have broke even. All of them are either break even or profit. And then I ran it again through this indicator, the All+V87, and the hit rates are even better. So these last 3 shoes that you can see here, that's me using the app, but the dashboard, sticking to V87 or All+V87, but also sort of sometimes paying attention to, if that's not lighting up, I'll have a look at time before last or opposite time before last. You can see my hit rates have improved apart from that one, but that's still with me doing what I think I want to do. And the hit rates, that hit rate was pretty good compared to all disparities, but All+V87 beat it, and then they both beat me using the app and me sort of doing my own thing as well. So I think what I'm going to do is... Oh, this is all flat betting as well, by the way. No progressions, just flat betting. So it'll take a bit of discipline for me to not try and do my own shit, right? Because, look, me doing my own shit doesn't work. But I just fucking really struggle to help myself. It's like, no, this is what I want to bet on, and it fucking loses. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play a shoe. I'll catch it from the start and I'll just play it from start to finish. The only thing I'll do is I'll bet whenever All+V87 tells me. I'll just stick to that. There'll be no fucking me thinking I know what I'm fucking doing. Basically. So, and I'm not going to use a £1 fucking unit because, God, that would just be boring, wouldn't it? Oh, look at that, look. Ugh. How do we get back from here? Hang on. There we go. So, put you over there. Yeah, so that's what we'll be doing for this session. We're going to find a new shoe and play it from the start. Because I haven't got the screen real estate to keep a scorecard like I have been doing, I'm just going to make some notes of how many bets I place, how many I win. I can note my starting balance. 40875. There we go. Win, lose. Right then. Yeah, so if you see me making any notes, it's just how many wins or losses. So let's go and find a new shoe. But yeah, that's as good as new. Got a player out at the minute. So there'll be a little bit of waiting. Let's give you just a little bit of volume. There we go. Just while the app builds up some data, basically, to base its suggestions off. But yeah, that session fucking sucked ass though. So having a stop loss in place would have helped, obviously, because I would have stopped a lot fucking sooner. But then that was me placing my faith in the +1 system, which is generally good, but no system is going to override a bad bet selection, is it? So and my bet selection was bad, obviously. I was quite impressed with the hit rates when I ran the shoes that I've registered through the app. And just because in the 15 or so shoes that I've run it through, none of them showed a loss, doesn't mean that you can't lose, obviously. Just means that so far it's been good. So anyway, this is the indicator that we're waiting to see, and I think it'll be rare. Like, it won't light up all that frequently. But when it does, that'll be my bet. And hopefully we can use this to try and get back on track. It's warm as fucking UK, but I'm still drinking my morning coffee. And you might notice I'm having pragmatic tables this morning. For some reason, fucking Evolution's been really unreliable for me lately. It's just like lagging out, kicking me off. It's been a fucking nightmare. whereas pragmatic tables have been alright and the girls are hotter, so you know, it's a win-win, isn't it? Although I'm only here for the cards. It's alright, I don't think my partner watches my YouTube videos, so I'll probably get away with it. Let me just check my mic level actually. We are doing alright? Yeah, nice one. Haven't got it on mute this time, which is good. See, if I was playing my own game or throwing my own things in with the app, at 1, 2, 3, then goes to 1, I would have bet that it would have gone to 1 and I would have won this time. But I've also seen it happen like a lot where it misses. So I think we'll see a player here. Ooh, that's a 2, so we maybe won't. Oh, it's a 0. 2 still. Oh yeah, we did. Player. I took it off mute. Oh, yeah, I did, yeah. Yeah, so this video is not going to be the most action-packed by the looks of things, guys. So, but probably still worth watching if you want to see how the app performs, like when you take out the human element. What I was doing yesterday was, if I wasn't getting All+V87 indications, if either time before last or opposite time before last had quite a decent strength to it, like that's currently at 5, if whichever one was positive agreed with all disparities, then I would bet. So let's see if that would have won this hand. Oh, it's a tie. Hard to get, well, like from the app it's hard. You could obviously, you got it early. You can obviously make note of what bets you're placing and what's winning and losing, but press and hold that, it tells you what the hit rate there is, 71%. You can't get a combined hit rate for that plus that, you know, your opposite time before last, you can't get the hit rate percentage for it, so you would have to manually mark it down yourself and then work it out after the shoe. Okay, so we've got a banker bet now then, so let's put 5 on. All plus V87. We're ahead at the minute, there we go, that's a banker win. 1-1, and now we've got a player bet. I do like it as well when all disparities, all plus V87 and your either time before last or opposite time before last, when they all agree. Again, not a guaranteed win, but it's a strong indicator, isn't it? Okay, and that's it for now. But you got all disparities and opposite time before last agreeing with each other. 6 wins, 8 wins. So again, it's quite a strong indicator. Plus, as well, if you look at the big road, or main road, whatever it's fucking called, it's gone to the second line quite frequently. So again, I think that would be a good bet. I'm not going to place it because, well, it would have lost, but it would have been a good bet regardless. Like, the reason for placing it is we've got enough confirmation there, you know what I mean? Even though it lost. We've got another bet now though. One. And now it's a player bet. So it looks like it's the disparities through 7D all obviously point towards player. And V87 banker stayed at 2 for basically the entire shoe, so it says it's a player bet. So yeah, that's what a all plus a V87 is. And that 1-1. So it needs V87 and all the disparities to agree. And if they don't, then obviously you don't get an indicator to bet there. Although, you've got player at 1, it has gone 2 quite frequently. Yeah, actually, 1, it's been 50-50, isn't it? Player going 2. Went to 2 that time though. Right then, so we've got a banker bet on now. Literally everything on the dash is pointing towards banker. And you can see on the main road, banker's at 1. Every time so far, banker's gone to 2, which is why you're getting this dash lit up, pointing you in that direction. Ooh, not out the woods yet. No, we lost that one. That was a player bet. Okay, so now it is suggesting a player bet for the same reasons. Look, it's gone to 2 3 times out of 5. And within V87, player going to 2 will be a hot result. Let me have a look. Player, one goes too hot. There you go, that's why. I need some help. And we didn't get it. So that's a loss. Okay, no bet at the minute. So for this video I am going to play the shoe in its entirety, but for later sessions I think I'm going to have a goal of maybe three or four units of shoe perhaps. I'll have to look back at the previous numbers and not play past that, basically. Just hit and run. Okay, so that's pointing to player. Opposite time before last suggests player, V87 suggests player, all the disparities, basically everything says player. Doesn't mean it's forced to be a player, obviously. Although 7's a strong start. Not as good as an 8 though, is it? Motherfucker. Also, in later sessions, what I'm going to do is not play quite so mindlessly. Like, for now, just as an experiment, I am betting every time that tells me to bet. But later on, I will take into account what the shoe's doing, and then deciding myself if I want to place the bet. You won't lose money, will you, on bets you don't place, basically. You don't have to play every bet. And if you can see a reason why you think it might not be a safe bet, then don't take it. You know what I mean. But as an experiment for this video, we are just solely going to bet when I'm told to bet. Or when it suggests I bet. You know what I mean. Ugh. Wondering why my vape was tasting a bit burnt. I've got the fucking juice flow turned off, which means I'm just vaping dry fucking cotton at the minute, so it's not what you want. So V87's got a 57% hit rate at the minute. She isn't too shabby. you'll see as well how like the shoe's clearly in a process of changing, isn't it? It was consistently going to 2s, but now it's like we've had a little chop, then we've had a long streak, then a bit of a chop again, and then a 2. So the app is displaying less suggestions at the minute while some more numbers come in and we try and get a better feel of what the shoe's doing. Just out of curiosity. Yeah. So you repeat 6 back was quite strong. That's a disparity of 5. But nothing that really stands out. How the all disparities is doing. 58% on that and 57% on all plus V87. Excuse me. Right then, All+V87 is now showing a banker bet. Now if I were to be playing this and using a bit of discretion, probably wouldn't have placed that bet because opposite time before last doesn't agree, and that has been quite strong, opposite time before last, so let's see what happens. That's 9. Need a 9 or we're fucked. There we go. Player wins. So it should probably now be a 50%. Yeah, 50%, 4 wins, 4 losses, which is what I've got marked up. I'm fairly sure the guys that beat the casino, actually where this app comes from, don't play like this. They don't just sit here and mindlessly follow the app. But I will, for the sake of this video. So All+V87 and opposite time before last agrees. It's nice to see that agreeing. Let's see if it wins this time. Ahead at the minute. No, player wins. Motherfucker. Watch this be the first shoe where we're on a fucking less than 50% hit rate, because it's the fucking first one I've decided to record on video. It's almost thinking about it and knowing my luck, it's almost fucking guaranteed, innit? Fuck's sake, man. Natural 9 ties piss me off. Not as much as losing pisses me off, but still. Especially when you're bet player, those are the first cards you see. It's like natural 9, fucking get in. Then banker turns over a natural 9 as well. Right, let's have another go. 9 this time, not for you. Thanks. Well, that's back to all square then. I'm actually 50 pence down if you take into account banker commissions, but not going to cry over 50p. Excuse me. See, if I was playing now what I want to see, I would definitely bet that this player goes to 2. It looks to me like it's sort of descending, so I think it'll probably go 2 and then to banker. Let's see. There's the second player. Let's see if it goes banker now. So we had triangles there as well. 1, 2, 3. I would have bet it went from 3 to 1, and it did. And then we had the reverse there, 3, 2, 1. I would have bet that it stayed at 1, and it did. Right. They don't always come in, obviously, but when you see them, like 3, 2, 1, bet it goes to 1, and it did. Well, I don't think we're going to get a banker this time though. No, we didn't. See, that one didn't come in, so sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I think actually that might be one of the patterns that Brunson FX plays. I think he calls it an acorn. I don't know if it's called an acorn elsewhere, but when it goes 1, 2, 3, then back to 1, I think that's one he plays. Right then, play a bet. That's looking promising. There we go, we won that one. Pardon me. These pragmatic tables as well seem to have quite a lot of hands per shoe. I've seen them sort of go into the late 60s, and I think I've seen them go as far as 70 hands as well. You can see we're at 51 at the minute, and that cutting card still looks like it's a fair distance away, so I don't know if we'll have another 20 hands or not, but excuse me. Okay, got a banker bet on now. There we go, that's a win. We're 2 units up then at the minute. No bet on right now. A bet on. These results that come up with an asterisk, basically what that means is all the disparities are pointing to the opposite, so all the disparities are actually pointing towards banker, but that suggestion is lost on, I'm not sure how many times, but it's lost consecutively a few times, so it gives you the opposite suggestion. And we tied. So we'll rebet. Yeah, so you can see there V87 says banker. All disparities says banker, but because it's lost a few times, you see like the win-lose has gone down to 1. It was quite high up earlier. It gives you the opposite suggestion. However, we've got a 0 there and a 6 there. Gonna need a strong card now. 6, need you to bust? Nah. Okay, it's a banker bet this time. And again, if I was playing with a little bit more discretion, probably wouldn't bet banker right now, considering it's already at 3. Nah, it's player. So yeah, in later videos you'll see me, I'm probably going to stick with this, but then I'll talk as to why I'm not going to bet. Again, I'll probably only bet when that tells me to bet, but just because that tells me to bet doesn't mean I necessarily will. Because there's been a few times in here where it's suggested a bet, but looking at the main road, probably not the right time to bet. I would have saved myself a few units. But now, for instance, it's telling me to bet, but I don't know, man. Player is already at 3. It's only gone to 4 once. So yeah, again, probably wouldn't be a bet for me, as we are just running through it as an experiment, so you know. Yeah, we lost that one as well. So 1 in the lose column. It says player again, and again I don't know, because bank has gone to 2 quite frequently. Seven's not a bad start. It's better than 1. There we go, we won that one. So that's nice. We are back at break even. Nice just to eke out a couple of units from this shoe though before we get to the end. But whether we do or whether we don't, it'd be nice to, but it's not really the point of this video. Just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. Fucking hell, that's distracting. What it looks like when you're just playing one indication. I am a simple man. Okay, bank a bet. Probably not a bet I would place at all. But we'll see what happens. Okay, 1. That's beat. Ooh, 2. Oh. Oh, okay. There we go then. That's a win. Something else I might consider doing as well is rather than staying in a shoe for say 2 or 3 units, just play a proper hit and run. Get on a shoe, go for 1 unit, but say use a 25. Have a stop loss of say 3 units. And jump from shoe to shoe, taking 1 unit a shoe. That might be worth looking at as well, perhaps. But we shall see. It's telling me to bet players at 3, so I've only gone as far as 4 once. Not a bet I would place under usual circumstances. Need a 4 to start with, 4 tie, 5, nice one. A good start. There we go, we won that one as well. And now it's suggesting banker. Be nice to win a few on the trot, wouldn't it, before the end of the shoe? Well, this is going to be the last hand, so it'd be nice to end on a win. There we go, we ended on a win. Cool, so I am 4 units up. Let me just have a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16, 20 bets, and 16 won. 2, 1, 20 bets, 16 won. Ooh, not 160, for fuck's sake. 20 bets, 16 won. Which means my hit rate was 80%, apparently. Don't know what my peak was because I wasn't, but actual profit and loss. So 80% hit rate. I mean, a lot of that came at the end of the shoe, didn't it? Is that 65%? Fuck knows what that's saying then. About all DSPs, that was 52%. Have I counted up wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I have, yeah, because I'm a fucking moron. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, I haven't. Did place 20 bets. Hang on. 1. Oh my god, how is math so hard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We won 12, not 16, that's why. 60% hit rate, that's about more like it, innit? Eee, maths, man. So what was the app saying then? It thinks it had a 65%, whatever. Maybe I missed one, I don't know. But anyway, that was what it looks like when you only stick with one indication, which is something I'm going to do going forward. I'll just stick with that All+V87, since you can see it does. I mean, let's just do the average 62% versus average 56%. So there is quite a difference between the All+V87 and the All Disparities. So I'll stick with this, but again, like going forward, I'm going to use a bit of my own discretion as well. And that's where we are. Hopefully, stick with that. Just do flat betting, and we'll recover some of those monumental losses. There's a fucking lot to recover in there. Oh god. But not called gambling for fucking nothing, is it? So anyway, that's that, guys. Hope you enjoyed that and you weren't bored as fuck. I know it wasn't particularly high action, but yeah, if you are gambling today, try and keep your cool, keep your head, set a stop loss, don't do anything fucking stupid, and be smart and be safe. I'll catch you all later.